Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today, we're exploring Chapter 17 of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, titled A Sluggish Memory. This chapter takes us deeper into Dumbledore's lessons with Harry, introducing one of the most important mysteries in the series, the secret of Horcruxes. Life at Hogwarts is settling into its mid-year rhythm, but excitement is building as the Ministry of Magic has agreed to provide apparition lessons for students of age. It's a major step for the 6th years, who can soon test for their licenses. Ron, Harry, and Hermione, though eager, are disappointed that Harry and Ron must wait until their birthdays later in the year before they can legally attempt it. The school buzzes with nervous anticipation, and even younger students whisper enviously about learning how to vanish and reappear instantly. In the midst of this, Harry continues to notice Ginny spending time with Dean Thomas, which stirs frustration and jealousy he tries to suppress. The conflict simmers quietly, showing Harry's growing but unspoken feelings for Ginny, a thread that runs through this book. But the main event of the chapter arrives when Harry is once again summoned to Dumbledore's office for another private lesson. The headmaster looks frilier than before, his hand still blackened and withered from the mysterious injury. Nevertheless, his focus is sharp, and he has prepared something crucial for Harry. Dumbledore produces a small vial containing a memory obtained from Professor Slughorn. He explains that this recollection concerns Tom Riddle during his years at Hogwarts. But there is a problem. The memory has been tampered with. Harry watches as Dumbledore pours the substance into the pensieve. Inside, he sees a younger Slughorn sitting in his office, surrounded by shelves of potions and fine trinkets. Tom Riddle enters politely with a group of Slytherin friends, who soon leave, allowing Riddle to stay behind. The teenage Riddle, already handsome and persuasive, tries to charm Slughorn into sharing forbidden knowledge. He begins to ask about Horcruxes, a branch of dark magic so vile that even mentioning it causes discomfort. But just when the conversation grows most significant, the scene becomes blurred. Slughorn's voice distorts, repeating lines unnaturally, and the memory ends abruptly. It is painfully clear that Slughorn has altered his own memory, covering up the true conversation. Harry, confused, turns to Dumbledore, who confirms that Slughorn is hiding something deeply important. The concept of Horcruxes, murder used to split the soul and hide fragments in objects to achieve immortality, could explain how Voldemort survived his downfall. But without the unaltered memory, their understanding is incomplete. Dumbledore stresses the gravity of the situation. Harry must persuade Slughorn to hand over the real memory. This is not a task that can be forced. Slughorn is a man who thrives on influence and reputation, and any attempt to corner him would backfire. Instead, Harry must rely on his own skills of persuasion, patience, and trust-building to succeed. Leaving the lesson, Harry feels the weight of this new responsibility. He knows Slughorn is slippery, often evasive, and reluctant to face uncomfortable truths. Yet Dumbledore has made it clear, retrieving this memory is essential for defeating Voldemort. Key moments in the chapter include apparition lessons announced at Hogwarts, sparking excitement and nervousness among 6th years. Harry's jealousy of Ginny's relationship with Dean, revealing his growing feelings. Harry's visit to Dumbledore's office for their next lesson. Viewing Slughorn's tampered memory in the pensieve. The blurred reference to Horcruxes, hinting at Voldemort's dark path to immortality. Dumbledore's crucial mission for Harry, obtain the true memory from Slughorn. Differences between the book and the movie. The book includes detailed excitement and training for apparition, while the film barely mentions it. Harry's jealousy toward Ginny is more subtle but consistent in the book, whereas the movie rushes this relationship arc. In the novel, the tampered memory is carefully shown as a corrupted, altered scene. In the film, it is presented more dramatically but without the same layered detail. Dumbledore's instructions to Harry about persuading Slughorn are clearer in the book, giving Harry's mission greater narrative weight. Chapter 17, A Sluggish Memory, shifts the story into darker territory. What seems at first like another lesson soon reveals itself to be one of the most critical missions Harry will face, convincing Slughorn to reveal the truth about Horcruxes. This chapter highlights Voldemort's obsession with immortality, Dumbledore's growing frailty, and Harry's increasing role in shaping the future of the wizarding world. That wraps up Chapter 17. What do you think? Will Harry succeed in breaking through Slughorn's defenses, or will the professor's fear keep the secret buried? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for Chapter 18, Birthday Surprises.